We're now turning to the latest in the war between Israel and Hamas, which has entered week 2 of fighting. Some developments overnight include the positioning of another U.S. military ship in that region. That's according to the defense secretary. And yesterday, aid trucks were finally able to enter Gaza. Liz Landers is in Washington with more.
The world watching the border of Israel and Gaza this morning as a ground invasion is expected soon and airstrikes in Gaza have ramped back up. And for the first time, the State Department has confirmed that an American was killed in action fighting for Israeli Defense Forces. Israeli Defense Forces have told their soldiers that they will enter Gaza to, quote, destroy Hamas fighters and their infrastructure. As he left church on Saturday, President Joe Biden not directly answering reporters when asked about the potential for Israeli invasion.
Encouraging the Israelis to delay invasion. Have you any word on any additional hostage releases?
2 Americans kidnapped by Hamas have been released, but at least 10 more Americans and hundreds of other people remain as hostages in Gaza territory. Though the president insists U.S. boots will not fight on the ground in the Middle East, the Secretary of Defense announced late Saturday that another Navy carrier, the USS Eisenhower, has been redirected to the Middle East to, quote, bolster regional defense efforts against Iran and help the Israelis. As the war reaches into week 2, more than 1,400 have been killed in Israel and thousands more in Gaza, and the humanitarian crisis in that small area deteriorates. Many, like 10-year-old Aiden and his mother, are Palestinian Americans trying to evacuate the area after experiencing the horrors of war.
It's undescribable. Israel's bombing Gaza like no one has seen before.
But a glimmer of hope for civilians in the area came yesterday as 20 trucks from the World Food Program finally moved through the Rafah crossing from Egypt into Gaza. The United Nations estimates that 500,000 people have evacuated into emergency shelters in Gaza. The World Food Program and USAID continue to call for humanitarian aid to that area in the coming days. In Washington, Liz Landers, ABC News.